This is Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Sponsored by a live credit union.
Hey, happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 studios for another edition of Fleet and Footy. Right, Lou?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Doing good. Got to get all the links up on socials right now.
Is that what you're doing?
We're going live, so everything goes down at one time.
Texting people, saying, hey, watch me. I'm on Fleet and Footy, folks. We got stuff to talk about.
I know my abuela's watching for sure.
Okay.
So no text needed there. She knows.
Love that. I don't believe my grandmother is watching because I guess it's 8 p.m. in the Netherlands right now. She's also 102. So I don't know if she's watching, but Oma, if you're watching,
we'll get to some
shouts to Oma.
Some PSV action later.
Yeah, we'll talk a little PSV Eindhoven, and all the many teams in the Netherlands. Soccer talk on the way. Lou, let's talk about the fit.
Yes.
I think this is 2 weeks in a row. You've gone non-Armada, non-Fleet and Footy. Just you're mixing up your outfits.
Well, the Armada outfits are gonna run out soon, so I figured
we got your Lou
while
can.
we're
Lower
in
the
season,
laptop. Let's get a little. Okay, we got the two-tone teal. That's interesting. It's got like a different tone to the front and the side.
This is old. This is quite old.
It's not that old. It's still the newer logo. Okay, yeah. There's and a Dream 18 hat. Changing it up. How many Dream 18 hats have we given you?
I think I have 4 from the last 4 years that I've done it. I think 4.
Because you volunteer out at the tournament. You guys work the hole, as we saw last week. If you didn't see last week's film analysis, by the way.
It's worth it.
Worth a rewatch.
Yeah.
It's worth checking out.
There's a couple good characters that pop up there.
Worth checking it out. Hello, Daniel, Ian. Greetings and salutations to all. Appreciate everybody joining us for another edition of Fleet and Footy. Excited.
Yeah, we got Monday night coming up.
Monday Night Football's coming up. That's why you're wearing the Jags gear.
Yeah, and I know a kid that would be really excited about Monday Night Football.
What's his name?
His name's Lewis, actually. Little Lewis.
As we once again dip into the archives.
I love doing this.
Thank goodness for the Lewis archives, because you've got all these tremendous pictures from 3 years ago.
It's Lewis on the Jaguars chopper. Not 3 years. Come on, Stuart. I didn't even clock that right away. I think this is 07. This is this is the first year I moved to Jacksonville, Florida. QB battle. Can you guess
that
it?
one? Yeah.
Can you guess it?
The QB battle?
In 07. Final score of this game was 13-10. The Titans beat the Jags.
That's got to be Leftwich, ain't it?
Garrard
and McNair?
Vince Young.
Wow.
At that point?
Yeah. MJD was still on the team.
Mm-hmm.
But that was my first ever Jags.
What are you wearing there? What is that? Is that a shirt or a jersey?
That's a flag football jersey. You know when everyone was the Jaguars at one time?
Sure.
You were home or away Jaguar.
It makes flag footballs very, very confusing when both teams are both the Jaguars, but yes.
So that was my only piece of Jags merch, moving down from South Florida. So
what I know we have the MLS Go program,
yes,
which has the little uns wearing different MLS team jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get to pick like which teams that they put them in?
Yes, we got to pick them. I think a few of the reasons why we picked them were like no Inter Miami, obviously.
Clearly.
No Orlando City.
Fantastic. That was going to be my question.
Yeah, of course.
I just wanted to make sure that
those were off the table immediately.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And we tried to pick teams with NASL ties, a couple of them.
Yeah, like Minnesota
probably.
was
in there. Yeah.
Yeah, Cincinnati maybe.
I'm trying to think who else we picked. Cincinnati was in there.
They were in there?
Correct.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. I like the way
there was some reasoning behind it.
I like the thought process.
Yeah,
I like that some thought went into it, and they just didn't say, you're in Florida, here's Miami and Orlando, because we don't want Miami and Orlando jerseys here.
Exactly.
You don't have those at home too, do you?
I have none of those jerseys.
Do you? Wait a minute.
My closet's filled with a lot of purple, pink, and navy blue. A lot of navy blue.
Okay. I do have an Orlando scarf from a game I went to.
There you go.
I was wearing my Armada polo when I went to an Orlando City game.
You get chirped?
Against the Columbus Crew? No, of course not.
They're good fans in Orlando. They're good fans.
That was, what was that? That was before they opened the new stadium. So this was at the
camping ground.
Yeah, Camping World Stadium, Citrus Bowl, whatever you call it. Future home of the Jags. There. Yes, and that was against the Columbus Crew. I've only been to the new stadium to see Team USA.
Okay.
I haven't been to an Orlando City game at the new stadium.
Yeah, I was just down there at a Pride game recently.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah. It's a gorgeous stadium. Gorgeous.
We got Chandler Dantzler jumping in the chat. What's Lewis's high school football record? I think you are now 6-0 on the year.
Wow.
Right?
I am 6-0.
You have yet to miss in one of our game of the week picks. You by the skin of your teeth, by the way, this past week.
Yes.
You picked Brunswick.
Yeah, fantastic call from Noah at the final second.
Yeah,
there.
Glen Academy had a two touchdown lead there late. Needed maybe more than that. Was it 17 maybe? They might have been up 17. It might have been a 3-possession game. Midway through the fourth quarter, they had a touchdown, onside kick, touchdown, all in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yep.
To come back and win the city championship. If you missed it, you go watch it on our Action Sports Jacks YouTube page. The whole game, it's there, available. So I'll ask you, Lou, let's get it out of the way. Let's get your pick for this week. We got the Surf and Turf Bowl coming up on Friday night. 7 o'clock kickoff right here on Action Sports Jacks 24/7 for those uninitiated. That's our 2 newest schools in Northeast Florida. Maybe not the two newest in St. Johns County. Let's say that. I guess Kip Bold City technically is newer on a football front. Although I feel like the Kip program has been there forever, whereas the schools are actually brand new for Tocoy Creek and Beachside. It's a little pedantic, but I like to make sure we're exact with our words here on Fleet and Footy. So, who do you got? You got the Tocoy Creek Toros, turf, or the Beachside Barracudas, surf. Ironically, you don't want to eat barracudas, but I digress.
I have been on record live saying that the Barracuda is one of my favorite names here in North Florida at the high schools, but I'm going to have to go with the Tocoy Creek Toros.
Oh, he's going for the upset.
I am.
Oh, no.
I am.
That's a terrible decision on your part.
I'm telling you, it almost happened last week. I think it's going to happen this week, Stuart. It's going to happen this week.
But it didn't happen last week.
I know, but it's going to happen, Stuart. It's going to happen. Eventually, one of these teams is going to fall. That's not the favorite, you know?
What would that spread be?
10.5.
Really?
Ish. Yeah.
All right, Lou.
I haven't seen as much Tocoy Creek this year. I've seen Beachside, though.
Come on.
But I did say in the office, I feel like Beachside maybe plays to the competition.
Ooh.
So I feel like it's going to be a close game.
Oh, Chandler, come on now.
That's what I'm saying, Chandler.
It's not going to happen.
And I'm not saying that just because I did do I did speak to the students at Beachside this morning.
Not a baby.
In their TV production class. I went to go chat with the kids, and
so you have insider knowledge, Stuart.
None of them played football. I have
obviously
no inside knowledge here. Okay. All right. So there's your little random high school football talk in the midst of a soccer show. But you are wearing a Jaguars shirt.
Of course.
And you fancy yourself a picking expert.
At this point, I feel like I have to continue the trend. You know what I mean?
I mean, but you don't have to make a bad pick to do it.
I wanted the upset, Stuart. I looked at the schedules. You know, I looked.
Did you look at the schedules?
Yeah, it's like
you didn't look at the schedules.
I did.
You didn't look at. You did not. Look
I
at
did.
The
it was a
schedules.
couple days ago.
You didn't look at the schedules.
I'm telling you.
You looked at the schedules and still picked them?
Yeah. I want the upset, Stuart.
Okay.
Give me the big upset.
You don't. This isn't Vegas. You're not getting anything extra for making the wrong pick.
I know.
All right, that's enough. That's enough of this. All right, let's get to some soccer. Thank you, Hamby, for guiding us back. I did talk to the kids today about how my sole goal on this show was to take you on tangents. And they're like, does that make sense? I'm like, no that's why I do it.
It doesn't.
It makes for entertainment. So we got the special breast cancer awareness jerseys busted out here for this week in Armada history. This was 10 years ago, 2015, inside the baseball grounds.
Yeah, this is October 3rd, 2015. It's a 1-1 draw.
Ooh, Jaime Castrillon.
Indy 11. Gotta love the pink jerseys.
Keeper not happy. I did like the pink jersey. I have one at my house. It doesn't fit me.
I just saw one of these recently, these pink jerseys.
Okay.
They still look great.
Pascal sending the cross.
Yeah, it was nice.
Jaime on the end of it. Whose do I have? I think I have Trejo's. I believe I have Trejo's jersey.
How'd you acquire all these jerseys?
The pink ones.
How'd you get all these jerseys, Stu?
I bought them.
Oh.
They do the charity auctions at the end, and I did my contribution to whatever charitable endeavor was going on.
Very charitable of you. Very charitable.
I was, yeah. Basically, it was my game checks. I just said, you know what? I'm doing this for fun. This is enjoyable. Let's just put it back towards the
Have you worn
the
pink jersey?
I could not wear the pink jersey. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It doesn't fit me. You could wear the pink jersey.
You think so?
1,000% you could wear the pink jersey. Do you need one for next week's show?
Do
you have one?
It's October. I don't have
It
one.
is?
No. I don't have one.
Okay. Maybe I'll bring it in. You can wear it next week.
Ooh, I like that.
How's that sound?
Good. I'll walk into the office, no shirt.
That's not what I was asking for. It's not what I want. It's not what Hamby wants. It's not what these poor video cameras want.
The video, I'll be.
They're already on the fritz enough. We don't need to break the camera even more. I'm just saying.
All right. So pink jersey next week.
Yes.
I'll text
Remind
you.
me.
I'll
Yeah,
text
please,
you. I'll text you.
Just remind me.
I'll
Remind
text
me
you.
about it. Anyhow, this week in Armada history, good times. Although I don't know about it with the blue. Maybe that would have been with like a white short. Do we have white bottoms?
Currently, yes.
Then I'm saying.
Probably.
Probably. I feel like we had an all
We had every
white.
color.
We had an all white kit.
We had every color.
I don't know. Maybe it does work with the dark. Hard to say. Anyhow, good stuff. This week in Armada history. Let's change from the Armada past to the Armada future. Let's talk about the Academy boys. And how was your trip? How was South Florida
Good.
for you? What'd you do? Ate
Some Argentinian food.
Okay.
Of course.
Did you go to a Marlins game?
I didn't.
Didn't they wrap the season against the Mets down
They
there?
did. They ruined
Thank
the Mets
you, Marlins.
playoff
Oh,
hopes.
thank you, sweet Marlins.
Brought a lot of joy to some of us in this room
They
that like the Braves.
They brought the shrimp a chip as well, and an extra
Yes.
little trophy there.
Yeah.
And I think they finished above the Braves, if I'm not mistaken.
That doesn't
Wow.
matter.
They did, but I was informed.
Yeah. What? It doesn't matter at that point.
But
They
yeah.
ended the Mets season. That's all that matters.
I had a Cuban coffee when I was in South Florida.
Okay.
My Cuban sandwiches. I got to watch some fantastic soccer.
Any pastries with like some mango in there or what?
Guava.
Some guava
yeah.
pastries.
Guava con queso.
Did you have
Of course.
cheese and guava?
Of course.
See, I know Spanish.
Of course.
Hey.
Exactly.
How many of those did you have? Couple?
I had one.
One?
I brought a couple back for the fam.
All right.
You want one?
What
next
about the
time?
fam here?
I'll keep
ham boning me.
I'll keep one. I'll keep it separate now. I'll keep it separate. I'll buy some
Unbelievable.
extras.
I guess I can just get them at Publix, right? Or
Yeah.
what is it? 1920 something.
1928, and
is.
we were in
It was a year-
Weston
it was
that
a year.
first day.
The restaurants that are years always throw me off because I'm just like, what year was this? I don't know. Go ahead.
We were in Weston that first day when I ate
Yes.
Argentinian food. Unfortunately, 2 of the 3 teams dropped points, but the U16s ended up getting a fantastic 3-3 draw, and we'll speak to one of those guys in just a little bit. Ended up playing Inter Miami the next day at the Florida Blue Training Center, which is the official name of it. Lockhart Park, I actually have the picture. Unfortunately, I did not put it in the Google Drive, but there's literally it just is a graphic on some bathrooms that says Lockhart Park, FTL, Fort Lauderdale. It's like the only mention of Fort Lauderdale in the entire
That's it.
stadium of Lockhart anywhere.
Interesting.
But that second day on Sunday, all 3 teams get a result. The U19s draw 0-0. The U17s win 2-0, and
So-
the U16s draw 2-2.
Talk to me. What's the biggest difference here for that U17 team? Obviously, they suffered a loss at home 1 week prior against another Inter Miami U17 team. Now, did Inter Miami trot out some different guys? Did our boys in blue just kind of step up their game? You were at both. You were able to see both. Tell me, what was the difference between the two?
I think, you might have some merit in saying that they stepped up their game just because of the occasion. It's kind of different walking into that facility. It's the same facility where, the guys like Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez train.
It's just grass.
But the security's extra. They were training prior. They had just gotten back from Toronto, so everything was a little bit, they let the parents in late. So it's a little bit bigger of a deal.
So they
you get
just
to train on a
hassled
nice
people
pitch.
is what they
Yeah,
did.
of
okay.
course.
All right.
But you got to keep it locked down.
That's not a prestige thing. They just got in your way.
No, I think it adds to the whole thing. You pull up to the stadium. It's behind the Inter Miami Stadium. I think it does add a little bit more to the game, and you always want to beat the MLS team,
Yeah,
especially when you
I have
lose
no
to
doubt
them
about
just a
that.
week prior.
Just saying.
I think they did step up their game.
Okay.
I think they did.
Yeah. I mean, they won, so they
Yeah.
definitely did something.
Night of rest in the hotel.
Okay, here we go. What's this goal?
This goes from
A
that
little poke
3-3
in at the
draw
end.
Weston.
Okay. What was what you said? Did they come back to get 3-3? Were they?
Yeah, I believe so, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, I'm like hopping around on the field, so
You
it's
are,
a little
yeah.
bit crazy.
Because you had a couple on.
I'm sure
it.
you
There
made a
go.
comment on this. He's gonna
Yeah.
walk right into me. But it was good. That's Chase.
They never
Chilton
know
with
that
the
you're
goal.
usually zoomed in at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay though. Do we kick the flag? What do you do?
We got a big
Yeah, a little flag kick
Yeah.
in there.
and then
and
a
then
jump
then a
over
Lewis.
Lewis. I'm sitting on the
Jump.
ground.
Yeah. Like that. These are the 16s.
Yes.
Like that. Good. You got to learn how to celebrate young.
The 16s are usually
like you did when you scored at Providence for the Fernandina Beach Pirates.
One goal.
As we talked about before we came on air.
The 16s are usually the best at celebrating.
Is that right?
Yeah, Icaro Luizelli, who I interviewed just yesterday, hit me with the point at the MLS Next badge. He knew I would post it for the content.
Well, you know who's going to repost it.
Exactly.
Did they?
He was smart.
Did they get on that?
Of course they did.
They eat that stuff
He's
up.
smart, this kid, Icaro. He scored a goal in the 2-2 draw versus Inter Miami.
Yep.
And I got to chat with him. It's the first U16 that we've had on the show to highlight. I'm sure we'll hear more from them as they try to qualify for MLS Next Fest in Arizona.
Wait, say that one more time?
That was a soft cue. That was a soft cue to get to.
That was pretty good, though, right? That was pretty soft.
I thought you were doing good, but it didn't hit. The Icaro interview, the one with the fixed audio one. That's what we're tossing to here.
That's my bad, fellas.
That's okay. That's all right.
It's too smooth.
He was thinking about the Mets losing.
I was, man.
And it just took him to a whole nother plane of existence. He was shedding some tears over Snitker's retiring.
Bring me David Ross. Here's Icaro. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Joined by U16 Armada Academy forward Icaro Luizelli. Icaro, you scored in the draw this weekend against Inter Miami. Can you take us through that goal and what that moment felt like?
Yeah, I got the ball from my winger. I saw two center backs in front of me, so I decided to let it roll by and shoot however I could. And it went in. I went to the corner, looked at the camera, pointed at the badge because I'm MLS Next, and it's a step up from last year, so very excited.
You mentioned that step up from last year. You didn't play in MLS Next last year. How does it feel to have made that jump?
It feels great. I mean, the competition has risen. The environment is much higher now than it was last year. So I'm very proud of myself for making it.
What has that transition been like for you to join the academy in this first season?
I think it's been smooth. The bar's gone up. I've been getting used to my teammates, and the chemistry is there now. So I think we're going to be doing very good this season.
How has playing against those top academies like an Inter Miami and Weston helped you push your game?
I think it really put pressure on me to perform the way I can and to do the most that I can to get us the win, and it caused me to fight to the end of the game.
What have you learned since joining the academy that's made the biggest difference in your game?
Tommy explained to me how I have to hold the ball. Like if a player gives me the ball and there's a center back on my back, I'll hold the ball and try to lay it off for him and make movement and plays off my teammates, and I think that's helped my game a lot.
What's it been like having Coach Tommy Krzanovich as your head coach this year?
It's been great. He treats us like adults, so he gives us experiences that we can learn from, and it's very different from last year.
And a little bit of one for the fans, but do you have any pregame rituals before kickoff?
I like to grab one of those bottles that we have and spray it all over my face and my hair to wake me up, because my dad tells me to wake me up every time.
Thank you, Icaro.
You know, I do that same thing before we start this show, Fleet Footy, each and every week. Just grab a spray bottle and just
That's what the Celsius is for, Stuart.
Wakes me up a little bit before we go. Here you're looking at the scoreboard against Inter Miami.
It's always nice to see.
Yeah, man, a dub and two draws.
Yeah,
take it. What's next, by the way, before we hit a break?
Orlando City SC South this weekend.
What does that mean?
Orlando City's got 3 different academies.
Okay.
So
this is the one from South Orlando?
From the South. Don't ask me where in South Orlando, but South.
Is there a tier ranking of their different affiliates?
I think so. I mean, yeah, the one that's the MLS team is the MLS team.
So that's not this one?
No, I don't think so. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, what time we got? Is this at Patton Park?
It is at Patton Park.
So just come all day.
Yeah.
Because we don't know when it is.
Yep. Look it up. MLS Next.
Look it up? That website is awful. I am not looking it up. I'm asking you who's going to be there and knows when the games are.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do not know that currently.
You're just always there,
I
so
don't have
you
that
don't
knowledge.
you don't know the exact
Exactly.
times. All right, on the other end of this break, we will have the times for you.
Yes.
And then we'll get into a lot more. We got River City Rumbles to get to. Both of those in the books. Round 1. They'll do it again later in the year. We'll talk a little U.S. men's national team. And the World Cup mascots have been revealed.
Yes.
We got the images last week, I think, after the show. We took a quick peek at them. They have since released the full-sized mascot versions. And, yeah, we're going to get into that. That's coming up next. We'll get Hamby's opinion as well. He'll provide some quality input there. We'll be right back here on Fleet and Footy. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From the start in 1954 to today, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. I had a chance to see that commitment firsthand as Alive partnered with our Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team to bring you Armada men's and women's soccer broadcasts. Inside the 18, it is a shot, and it's a goal! Chloe Chivers! And that connection to the community continues with Alive Credit Union's support of the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of all first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Imagine a brokerage platform that gives agents the flexibility to move between comp plans so that they can spend their entire career in one place while earning stock and recruiting other agents. And imagine the entire enterprise is created and backed by a proven industry innovator. Now imagine this platform already exists. Imagine you own this platform. Imagine how large you can grow, how much revenue share you can earn. Just imagine.
Year 2 is in the books for the Jacksonville Armada women's under-23 squad, taking another step forward in the Women's Premier Soccer League. Under the guidance of head coach David Goff, the girls in blue went undefeated at home for a second straight season, including a dramatic draw in the opener.
And they've left it to the death. Unbelievable stuff.
And a late winner to end the season at home. Headed on. Here's a chance. Gianna Ramirez brings it down, still alive, takes a shot, and into the back of the net. After fielding a younger roster in 2025 with talent from all across Northeast Florida, the future is bright for the Armada women's team. We highlight the ladies and all things Jacksonville Armada each week on Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
I'll put one in the back of the net for you.
Join us for player profiles, fun interviews, and the very latest on the Fleet and all things footy. That's every Thursday at 2 p.m.
Campion Law will fight for you till the bitter end. We suffered several injuries along with the car being totaled. They checked on us literally almost every day for the next 2 weeks, just making sure, are you okay? Do you need anything? Even Chris was texting us, like, what can we get you? Campion cares.
This is Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network, sponsored by Alive Credit Union.
Yeah, we always like checking in down at the old stadium site.
The white car.
White
Still
car's
there.
hanging out there. Is it stuck? I think it's. Is that yours? Is that your car?
That's my other car, yeah.
Your other car?
Yeah.
Picture it, boys. Picture it, Lou.
I am.
Imaginar, Lou.
What'd you say, Hamby?
What kind of language did you just drop on me?
Imagine.
Imagine.
Oh, in Spanish? In Spanish.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay, that's why I didn't know what the heck you were talking about.
Imaginar. There you go.
There you go. Look at Hambone.
That was good.
Hambone.
It was my
busted.
minor in college.
Was it?
Whoa.
Hey.
Yeah, minor in Spanish.
I didn't know that.
Nice.
Much better reader and writer than I am speaker.
Why aren't you doing Deportes on our Action Sports Jacks channel?
You don't want me to.
Why not?
It's also been 3 years, bro. I haven't spoken the
still-
language in 3 years.
It's okay.
I'll take you to Spain
It's
with
1
me next
minute
time I
at
go.
a time, and it's on a teleprompter.
Dude, I mean, my accent is dog water.
I have no idea why you would say that.
I was just born into it. I feel like I was able to just roll my R's and
Yeah.
I can't roll mine. So it's pretty much disqualifies me right there. It's like the one prerequisite.
It is pretty much. They don't teach that in like year 2?
No, dude.
Okay.
Well, year 2 for me was all online because of like COVID and stuff. So
he lost the Spanish right after
I
that.
forget about people
I was
having to
all
deal with
reading
that.
and writing. I could write you an essay in Spanish, but I could barely talk to you for 2 minutes.
You could write me a
Essay.
friend?
An essay? Oh my gosh, bro, you're so
I knew right away. That was
stupid.
good. That was
You're
good.
so-
That was good. That was good.
That's all I got.
Estupido.
There you go. See, look at Hambone. Learning new things here today.
That's good.
By the way, shout out to the chat. Ian saying, good interview for a U16.
Yeah, I thought so as
Yeah.
well. Tommy wanted to interview a couple of the guys,
Okay.
and Ikaro ended up being the choice I went with.
I like that. Derek says swoop, so let's get into it, shall we? Let's swoop it up. We got the River City Rumble, and we'll start on the men's side. We got a graphic for the final results in that one, and it was in favor of the Ospreys. The Ospreys
won.
go on the road and pick up a tightly contested 1-0 victory. Yes, thank you, Derek. It's all about the dad jokes. Here you go. There's your winner. UNF gets it done.
I thought, Jay, you would get the Fleet Footy bump from us.
Yeah, you would think so.
Unfortunately, doesn't roll that way.
No.
They play again to end off the season, both these squads on the opposite campus.
Yeah, we were talking to Coach last week about it, but the ASUN schedule is very condensed. You're only playing the other 3 teams in state, and you play them twice.
Yep.
So that's a total of 6 conference games, and that's it. Obviously, UNF now on a 6-game win streak have really gotten it going. And Hamby, to set this up, we'll get a quick soundbite coming up from the head coach, Coach Davies. By the way, programming alert for those of you at home.
Alert.
New show on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. You can catch it every Tuesday at 2 o'clock. It's called Talon Talk, and it's all UNF for a full hour each and every week.
They stole our alliteration.
Of Fleet and Footy to have Talon Talk.
Yeah.
I mean, it was either going I think it was either going to be that or the Swoop Show. It was going to be some alliteration.
Talent Talk is better. I'll give you that.
And Talon Talk was a podcast they'd had prior.
Okay.
So they went with Talon Talk. Anyhow, Brent Martineau and Richard Miller catching up with Coach Davies, who provided his thoughts on why things are clicking right now. Obviously, team went to the NCAA tournament a year ago. Team is on a 6-game win streak this year. Let's hear from the Ospreys head man.
It's year 2, having the players again under the same system and kind of know exactly what we want from them, and then also adding depth as well. I think last year you kind of had 12, 13 players that kind of knew their roles, and I think this year you've gone to even more. So the group is very competitive, and everyone's fighting for their positions, and anyone can help you on any day.
I appreciate Coach Davies jumping on the program, and like everything we've said on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network, you can go check it out on our YouTube page or other social media channels. Also, Bella Pontieri on the women's side popped in as well, former Armada player. She and her sister both played for the Armada last summer, and she popped into the program. It was cool to provide some insight on the Lady Ospreys. Speaking of which, let's jump to the other game in the River City Rumble, and let's check out the JU women's pick, shall we? As this game was contested at Hodges Stadium, and they flipped the script.
This was a really
both teams
fun
win
game
on
to
the
watch.
road.
This was a really good game to watch. UNF controlled this game most of, I'd say, the first and going into late in the second half. JU gets their first goal in the 80th minute.
Oh, wow.
And then follows that up just 5 minutes later with the winner.
It's backbreaking.
So a really impressive win from Coach Moon and the girls over at JU.
I like the rhyme here, the Finn win.
Yeah.
That pleases me.
Finn's win. I like the graphic. Come on.
Yeah. You didn't make this one, right?
I didn't.
I know, because I could tell. Looks good.
I was just waiting for
how
that.
we-
I was
it's how
just
we-
waiting
it's how
for
we
it.
know.
I was just waiting for it.
Got him.
Come on now.
Just sets me up, man. What am I supposed to do? Let the ball fly past me and not slam it home?
JU, now the women are on a win streak of their own. Stuart.
They got to go on the road tonight.
Yes, they play FGCU in Fort Myers, right?
Dunk City.
Yep.
I don't think they call them Dunk City anymore. That was a small window for the basketball team.
We still call UNF the Birds of Trey.
Well, they still hit a lot of threes.
That happened like 1 year.
I mean, we'll see. A new coaching staff this year. We'll see how they do this year.
Exactly.
As for the UNF women, also on the road, also against an in-state opponent, they head down to DeLand, take on the Hatters.
Mad Hatters. I'll have to pull it up later, but I've got a great pic of me and the Hatter when I was quite young at a JU football game.
You and the Hatter?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a picture with the mascot?
Yeah.
You like mascots?
I love him. Stuart, I love a mascot. You know that.
Well, I guess
Huge
that's a great
mascot
way to
guy.
segue, isn't it?
That's pretty good, no?
It's a decent segue.
All right.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. We got some World Cup mascots. And please, chat, I need you guys to jump in here as well. Hey, shout out to Calvin, one of our golfers in the Dream 18. Nice to meet you, Lou.
Yes.
Was that it felt heavy.
Yeah,
You said it last week. You said it.
All right, so next year we're taking out some PSI out of the ball, I guess.
Okay.
Or maybe it was just a newer ball and it was just
it wasn't
worn in. It wasn't worn in. But I think we wanted to make it look nice for the tournament, you know? So maybe I'll get a couple different options next year. Maybe we'll have a couple different options.
Okay.
Where it's like golf, you know, you have different options for clubs.
No, you got to make everyone kick the same ball.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you got to
Keep it across the board.
level playing field.
You don't need Burris accusing you of collusion or anything.
That's exactly right. Like if you give the tough one to the VIPs.
It was 11 PSI, if I'm not mistaken. 11 PSI.
Is that a standard?
No, it's under. I think 13 is standard.
So normally it's harder than that.
Yes.
All right. Amateur levels, though, usually lower.
That's why we lowered it a little bit.
You wanted to lower it a little more next week.
Okay, all right. You got it next time.
All right. What's up, Calvin? Glad to have you jumping into the program.
Fantastic meeting you,
today.
Calvin.
Yes, absolutely. Let's talk about mascots. And chat, I really would love the chat to chime in as well with their evaluations, let's say.
Yeah, and I've actually got a little bit of, not necessarily backstories, but, their personality types of these mascots that they came out with as well. So you can kind of put a visual and everything. So it came out with 3 different mascots because this is being hosted by 3 different countries.
3 different countries, and this is Maple.
Yeah, Maple.
Maple's a goalkeeper.
Her number is 1. Great style, artistic spirit, a leader, and a projector.
This is all written down for you somewhere?
This is from FIFA. And look, they got like their first day of school little thing here. And this is like the IRL thing. And this is, and maybe we're like hitting Uncanny Valley here with the 4K camera and the lighting and but like this looks fake. This looks like AI. This picture just looks fake.
This
I don't know.
the actual physical mascot.
Yes, that will be walking around the stadium in Canada.
Is that an elk?
It's a moose.
It's a moose. It's a
moose.
meese.
Meese. More than one would be meese. Yeah. Favorite food, buttered tarts. Loves the Northern Lights. Besties, Zayu and Clutch, who will meet shortly. So this is Maple. Now, before we get to the other ones, my biggest beef that I have with these mascots is the costume material. Like,
can't wait to hear this.
When I think of a mascot, like this looks like it was like 3D printed.
Exactly.
They printed it out onto a shaped piece of cloth. Like there's no texture to it, right? Like, the eyes should have some texture to them. There should be, I don't know.
I think what you're getting at is
he looks cold.
These are the type of material that you see on the things that wave in the air on the side of the road next to the car wash. That's what that looks like to me.
Wacky, wavy, inflatable arm guy.
Yes.
Yes. I feel like it just needs some texture to it. That's all I'm saying. Like this feels like a Halloween costume of a mascot. Does that make sense?
I understand what you're saying.
Like a Temu version of a mascot.
You want the Disney experience, and I get that.
I'm with the real deal. Anyhow.
DHgate?
What's that?
Y'all know DHgate?
I don't know DHgate.
That's where you get your jerseys for 90% off.
I just get mine from Lou.
I'm a real Jersey guy.
I have Lou get them.
I'm a real Jersey guy.
That's what I do.
And
Lou pays all the money for them, so he's
estimated time of delivery is
it's 3 months.
6 months to 3 question marks.
Yes, exactly. Lou gets the real deal and keeps that business afloat by himself. All right, we got Zayu. Zayu is a striker.
Number 9, of
We're
course.
in the number 9 from Mexico.
He's
is that?
passionate.
Looks like a Jaguar,
He's dedicated.
right?
Yep. He's social and friendly, and the soul of the party, of course.
All right, if you could swap over to my other shot of Zayu here.
Oh.
The eyeballs are weird. It's like an uncanny thing where they're like staring into your soul.
It's like a chia pet.
You know they don't blink.
They're not blinking, which they're not supposed to blink, but maybe some Google to the eye. A little Google movement, a little movement to the eye. Favorite food, chilaquiles. Did I get that right, Hamby? Was that a good pronunciation? Yeah. Chilaquiles.
Well, hold on. Let me just time out real quick.
Please.
Stuart Lou is still going to be your guy for all of these Spanish questions.
Oh.
No. You're now the expert, Hamby.
I don't want to take on that.
I don't have a degree
mantle.
in that. I don't have a minor.
Lou doesn't have a minor in it.
That's the next level.
Saying you're an academic.
We'll make you roll those R's eventually. It'll
Yes,
happen.
we're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you there, Hambone. Loves making friends. Besties, coincidentally, Maple and Clutch. What do you know? A striker. Zayu. All right.
This one might be even creepier. This one's, I think, the creepiest one looking. The physical mascot.
This one?
I think so.
Or the last one?
Well, we'll see. This is striker. I mean,
and we got Clutch. We're in the number 10.
Yeah.
An eagle to represent.
First off, why are we in pink shoes? Not an American color. Put them in red.
Yeah, red. Red would have made a little sense, I suppose. I'm trying. What have we got on the other shoes? Trying to see if they.
Canada went red.
The other shoes match their cup.
You're right.
Match them.
You know what?
What
are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you like your boots to stand out. Here we go.
Bro.
We got Clutch.
Scary too,
That's a jump scare.
Yeah, there's a jump scare there for you.
Yeah.
Lou, this is way freakier.
You
than
think
the other
so?
one. Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness.
It is.
It looks like they're seeing through the nose, by the way. That's the kind of
wow, that's a tough visual. I didn't even
right?
notice that.
Like that's the perforated a little bit so you could see through it but not into it. Mm-hmm.
They look fake, Stuart.
Favorite food is salmon.
Is that American?
Eagles, I guess, eat salmon.
Yeah.
Loves traveling. Couldn't fit that on one line. We had to put a dash in there. Good.
Clutch is wise.
Did somebody misspell midfielder because they had to scratch out the R at the end and put a new one in there?
He's optimistic, adventurous, and playful, of course. Of course, Stuart.
What? Playful?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what FIFA's telling me.
All right.
Straight from the source.
There's Clutch.
I need a closer look.
Are we going to rank them? One is scary.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I got it. I think Canada's is probably the least offensive. I mean, they're all pretty not offensive, caricatures.
They're fine.
You
They're
know.
fine. They're fine. I don't know.
We get the ball reveal today at some point. I don't know when that's happening, but
Oh, did you find out what time those games are this weekend?
I did, and I did. Hey.
Try to put you on the spot here.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that one wins.
Yeah, Maple's solid.
It's a safe one.
It's solid.
The U16s play on the turf field at 12:30.
Okay.
U17s also on the turf field.
Okay.
2:30.
Okay.
U19s 4:30. Also on the turf field.
Oh, so we got a triple header.
Triple
back
header.
To back. You don't have to go bouncing from field to field.
Yep.
Okay. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate everybody joining in. Derek, this is made for stuffed animal sales at the stadium.
Good
yes.
point.
Would agree with
I'm
that.
definitely.
Piper's going to want all 3 mascots.
I'll have to get a shirt.
I'm not giving baby girl all 3 mascots. Yeah. See, Temu Kung Fu Panda characters. I'm in it. I'm with you there, Derek. They are terrible. Video game characters from Abigail. Yeah, I would agree with that. They do look animated, but then not like fleshed out properly to be a mascot.
Yeah.
I have high standards. We got high standards. We
living in Florida.
We live here in Northeast Florida. We've got Jacksonville, tremendous mascot.
Mouse of the house.
As long as he keeps the suit on.
Down the street.
Yeah, you got the House of Mouse. House of Mouse. You got me saying it backwards. House of Mouse. No, but in town, I mean, you got some good stuff here in town. Scampy and
Fang.
Southpaw.
From
You got
those
Fang.
Iceman.
But these are actual mascots, constructed mascots.
Yeah.
We got Squid Vicious.
Blooper.
You got Blooper for the Braves. Kind of a knockoff of the Philly Fanatic, but it's okay.
It's all good.
Don't worry about it. Division rival that we kind of ripped off for our mascot. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I don't know. I just feel I get that you're only using them for a month. That's part of it too. Like, why are you going to invest big boku bucks in a mascot?
Like, do you remember the Russia World Cup mascot?
Bro, it's only a month. It only comes every 4 years.
Like,
you should have you have 4 years to design something better.
Well, you could design it all you want, but you're only going to use it for a month and then it's going away. You're never using it again. You send it off to retirement home of mascots.
Yep.
Japan. They just run freely in Japan. I don't know if you knew that.
There's an island of them out there.
They do.
It's right under Okinawa.
I went to a Yomiuri Giants game, and there were just mascots everywhere on the field, and it made no sense. They were just running. Maybe because everyone was speaking Japanese and I didn't understand it, that it didn't make sense. Maybe they were saying exactly what they were out there for, and I'm just sitting there jet lagged after a 12-hour flight. But anyhow, tangents. Okay, let's talk a little U.S. men's national team, shall we? We had a roster reveal, Lou.
Yes, we do have a roster reveal.
A couple of games coming up against Ecuador and Australia in Austin and Colorado, respectively.
Yes.
So here's your October camp roster.
There is some interesting names in this camp. It seems
Go
like
on.
Pochettino has continued to switch up where he's going with this. But you got Christian Pulisic in there, who's a mainstay, who's been killing it for AC Milan. Tanner Tessman, who just recently scored for Olympic Lyon, has that cool story about him being a soccer player before turning professional. I mean, a football player before turning professional in soccer. And then I think the goalkeepers, I think, are a really big deal because we don't really know who our number one goalkeeper is.
Not ideal less
and
than
we're
a year
usually
out.
a goalkeeper country. This is usually what we're known for.
It's not ideal less than, well, I guess Canada is since they've got Maple.
Great point.
Our number 10 sorted with
We got a
I already forgot
midfielder.
his
We got a
name.
midfielder out there with
Clutch.
Clutch is that supposed to be our Pulisic?
I think so.
Yeah.
Alex Freeman from Orlando City makes an appearance. He's been doing really fantastic.
Okay.
I think you'll see him start at right back when the World Cup rolls around. James Sands, I think, is a really interesting name. Plays for St. Pauli out in Germany. Makes his appearance back into the national team.
Got some Fulham connections in there.
Yep.
So who's the guy, like, other than Pulisic?
Pulley.
Yeah, other than him. Like, who's the up-and-comer?
Clutch.
Damn
It's
it.
just Christian and Clutch.
Miles, I would Miles Robinson. Antoine Robinson is who I would say is the next guy. Antoine Robinson, one of the best fullbacks in the Premier League and possibly top 10 in the world right now.
Okay, well, it's not going to be a defender. So who's the guy that, like, the casual, the me, is going to be like, all right.
Someone that you will like as a casual is Diego Luna. Diego Luna plays with his heart on that field. He leaves it on the field. Plays really hard. And MLS tie, Real Salt Lake. He might get a move after the World Cup.
Who was the guy that we showed a couple of times in the last 2 or 3 months for the U.S. on the U.S. roster that I kept saying looked like somebody else, like a non-sports person?
That was wasn't that Antoine Robinson? I think that was Antoine Robinson.
No.
Don't know.
Oh, Chris Richards. Also a center back, by the way. Also a center back.
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He's a fullback?
Yeah.
Or
Diego Luna, though, if you want to tune in, the 10th of October or the 14th of October, handball.
Yeah, check out those matchup times.
And definitely keep your eyes peeled on at AO Jax because I'm sure there might be a watch party inbound.
Gab says, let's go Ecuador.
Oh, little Ecuador.
Derek says, Chris Richards looks like ludicrous.
Yeah, there you go. It was the Luda. That's what it was.
Is that what we're looking for here?
Yep. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, chat. You can always count on the chat. Come through clutch.
Clutch.
At least the hair, Derek says.
It's already
so here you go. Here's your matchups coming up. A week from tomorrow in Austin, U.S. men's national team in Ecuador.
And, of course, Commerce City.
And then Commerce City.
Where I do all my commerce.
Is that Denver? Just Denver.
I assume that's where the Rapids play.
Why would we put Mountain Time on there? We don't even know what that is.
We're in the mountains in Colorado.
What was that voice? One more time?
You like my southern accent for Colorado?
No, dude, that was buck naked trading underwear.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, super tough.
That was Coors Light, the banquet beer.
The banquet beer. All right, let's get another break in. We desperately need it. When we come back, we're going to talk some cups. U.S. Open Cup. It's done.
It's done.
It's done.
It's over.
Most anticlimactic end of a tournament because
forgot it
no one
happened.
even talks about it. MLS puts zero effort into advertising for it, letting us know it's happening. Yeah, unbelievable. All right, we got that coming up. A little Champions League. We'll talk a little weird soccer story of the week. We got a couple of them, right? We got an update and a new one.
Yeah, first update.
Whew, I love that. All right, we're coming right back. You're watching Fleet and Footy. Appreciate everyone joining us here. Fleet and Footy brought to you by a Live Credit Union here in the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Big Lou and myself will be right back.
Ancla Dorada. The official bear of your Jacksonville Armada.
When you think sports, you think Action Sports Jacks, the official station of the Jaguars, on location for every game. But the most experienced team in town doesn't stop there. From high school football to the big events in the area, Action Sports Jacks is always on. Now, we take that to a new level. Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is around-the-clock coverage of the teams you love and the moments you can't miss. The best local sports in Jacksonville on Action Sports Jacks 24/7. People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From the start in 1954 to today, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. I had a chance to see that commitment firsthand as Alive partnered with our Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team to bring you Armada men's and women's soccer broadcasts. Inside the 18, it is a shot, and it's a goal! Chloe Chivers! And that connection to the community continues with Alive Credit Union's support of the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of all first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Hey everyone, Olivia Tasley here from Action Sports Jacks to tell you all the different ways you can watch our new 24/7 network. 3 easy steps. You don't even need a pen and paper to write it down. Step number 1, download the app. Search Action News Jacks in your app store either on your phone or your smart TV. Then, once you're on the app, click on that little drop-down menu in the upper left-hand corner with the 3 little lines. That'll show you these options, and boom, right here, click Action Sports Jacks 24/7, and you will be brought to our continuous stream channel. That app can be accessed through all these different platforms, whether you have Roku, Fire TV, Smart TV, Apple TV, or Google TV. You can find our app. Now, if you don't have access to the app, don't worry, we still got you covered. We're across all social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Twitch. We have a podcast channel. Plus, check out our short reels on our TikTok. Action Sports Jacks 24/7. It's on all the time and everywhere.
This is Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network, sponsored by Alive Credit Union.
Yeah, welcome back to Fleet and Footy. And Lou, the Cup has been decided.
Yes.
I was telling you before the show, I was very disappointed. There's no advertising, no push to try and get people interested in this championship that's been around for a century. An exciting thing in the American landscape of sports, the final of the U.S. Open Cup. Now, the people on hand, they sold out the stadium, 20,000 fans in Austin to go check it out. They'd left by the time the trophy was given, as you see in the background at the top of the shot. But big congrats to Nashville. They get it done 2-1, knocking off the home team, Austin. Big win. By the way, let's address the chat real quick. You got that right, Sean. all Blaney all day. Hear about it on the Cup Date Wednesdays at 2 on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Sets up perfectly for Blaney. He's already into the round of 8. He's going to win in Martinsville. That'll put him in the Final Four. Logano's not making it to the Final Four. Team Penske dominates at Phoenix. Blaney, chalk it up, win. Back to the soccer.
I'm going with Chase Smelliot.
Chase ain't even going to make it to the Final Four. Chase isn't making it to the Final Four.
We're talking about U.S. Open.
He's not making it to the Final Four. He lucked into a win this past week because Denny Hamlin got out of his mind and took out the car that he owns to try and win a race that he didn't need to win.
So I agree with you on the U.S. Open Cup needs
more. What about Blaney? Do you agree with me on Blaney?
It needs more.
Is Blaney going to win it all?
Publicity. Okay. It needs more publicity because it is the oldest continual trophy in the United States, which I think is impressive.
Well, it was until the pandemic.
Oh. Did that stop it?
Everything stopped in the pandemic.
I know, but I think they still count.
The Masters kept going.
Did it happen during World War II?
Huh?
U.S. Open Cup?
It doesn't matter. It's not continuous anymore.
Well, I would assume that but 100, they claim like 100 plus years, so.
Yeah, but continuous means it's still going.
Wiki it, Stuart. I agree with you. That does need more publicity. Nashville goes up early from their star boy. Hani Mukhtar, he's not a star boy. He's their captain. Very good. Mario Uzuni puts one away right before the half to tie it all up at 1-1. That's when Stuart saw the tweet and he started to tune in. He then watched Sam Sturridge score a goal, a penalty kick in the 60th minute. He would later go on to get a red card. Your final score in the weird city of Austin. Nashville 2, Austin 1.
John wants to talk more NASCAR. And yes,
get me on the Cup Date, Stuart. Just get me the Cup Date.
I have contemplated doing the Cup Date in studio, like as a more like this show.
Maybe for like a playoff day or something cool.
Well, no, for the future, next season.
I like that.
Local companies, if you want to sponsor an hour-long soccer show, we got one right here for you.
Exactly.
We'd love more sponsors. Or if you want to sponsor a NASCAR show, let me know. We can talk. And maybe we'll get a show inside the studio. I'll bring Lewis back, and he'll be my co-host on that, too. Chase Elliott winning the title?
Come on.
No.
That's America's guy.
No, he's not America's guy. It's the stupidest thing to say he's the most popular driver. He is absolutely not. Bill Elliott was, and everyone who was a Bill Elliott fan, because NASCAR's got the oldest fan base in the entire world of sports.
Little Dale was the most popular driver every single year when he was in there.
Yes.
I agree with you.
But he had a personality.
Yeah. I know Stuart didn't know that the Campione's Cup was going on.
Okay, tell me about the Campione Law Cup.
Now the Campione Cup is between the winners of MLS from last year and the winners of Liga MX from last year.
Okay, and that just happened.
And they're playing it last night.
The championship?
Yes.
The final one?
Yep.
At the same time as the U.S. Open
But
Cup?
this is only it's a one-off game. It's just like because you won and
was it at the same time?
Michelob Ultra sponsors it. I think that's the big reason why.
Staggered?
It was staggered.
Okay.
So I stayed up a little bit later to watch this matchup. Toluca ended up getting the win over the LA Galaxy, which I can't believe we're still talking about the LA Galaxy when they're like dead last almost in MLS. I went to that. I went to that Daytona 500.
Mm-hmm. Because it happened before COVID.
I went to all those COVID Daytona races.
Yeah,
those were fun. Less people.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was the following year they did that. It was. They
nice. Did the road course.
They did for the second race of the season. I was there. Yep. I was shooting it. They put us up in a suite in the stands. It was great. Again, back to soccer.
Campione's Cup. It was kind of a money grab.
And
Marco Royce didn't play in it.
There's your money grab. These guys grabbed the money.
It's a good looking trophy though. I will say
it?
that. It's a good looking trophy. I like it.
All right. Good job to Toluca.
And
is that who won?
Yes.
Okay.
And the final cup
Canadian
that happened last night was the Canadian Championship. Vancouver gets it done over a Canadian Premier League team. They win handily 4-2. Thomas Muller gets a goal.
They beat?
I'm trying to remember. I want to say Valor FC, but it's totally not. It's totally not. Thomas Muller scores his 300th professional goal.
Okay.
From a penalty. And Vancouver wins it for the 4th year in a row.
There it is.
They are only now 2 behind Toronto FC.
You know who would like this trophy?
Maple would love this trophy. Maple should have been on site for that.
Maple should have been there.
That would have been a great.
You see the little maple leaves on the trophy?
It's very cute.
Yeah.
Very cute.
There it is. They all look happy to be there. Is this inside, maybe? I don't know. Do they have indoor fields in Canada?
There is. I think Montreal sometimes plays in that weird indoor Olympic Stadium.
Hard to say. All right. Well, that was that was something.
Went through the random cups, random cups.
Random cups. It just I feel like it needs better marketing. Like it needs better awareness for people at home to know. I
agree. It also doesn't help where all these games are on different platforms, which we can
Yeah, but that's everything now.
That's true.
We live in a different world where sports fans are so spread out and everybody is so focused on one specific thing. Ooh, Derek saying Vermont maple syrup better than Canadian. I love tangents in the chat. Keep it going. Keep it going, guys. Love that. All right, we're running short on time. Let's get to the Champions League before we get to our weird soccer story of the week. Yeah, just hit it quick.
All right.
What were your big takeaways?
Oh my goodness, Stuart, you just really freaked me out. Real Madrid played a team from Kazakhstan. That was a big deal. Madrid goes all the way to Kazakhstan. They win 5-0.
I hope so.
Chelsea get a red card early in their matchup, but squeak out a victory with an own goal and beat Benfica 1-0. Okay. Galatasaray upset Liverpool after Liverpool's fantastic run that they've been having in the Premier League.
That Istanbul team.
Tottenham get really lucky at the end and draw 2-2 with Bodo Glimt. Really late own goal.
Okay.
Man City, Monaco. Monaco kind of with a little bit of an upset. Haaland scores a brace. Ends up being a draw. Barcelona, PSG. PSG beat Barcelona 2-1. That was a fantastic matchup. And PSV Leverkusen for the Netherlands. Shout out for Stu's grandmother. 1-1 draw.
Go. And that's over our boy from Bayer Leverkusen.
Yes. UNF.
UNF. Shout out. Okay, that's your Champions League. Let's get to the fun stuff, right?
Yes.
I guess we talk about real soccer sometimes, but everybody in the chat is excited for it. Everybody's ready. Anybody watching at home knows it's time for the weird soccer story of the week. And we got two, Lou. You got an update for us first.
First, weird soccer story of the week update.
Okay, give me the update first.
You may remember Lamberto Baranga. This is the 82-year-old former Serie A goalkeeper trying to make his comeback into Italian football. Well, it happened because a couple days ago, he played an hour for Trevana in Prima Categoria, which is the 7th tier of Italian football.
Why is it Prima?
But unfortunately, it ended in heavy defeat. We do have some footage. If you could play just like one of those, Hamby, just because it is so fantastic to see.
All right, here he is.
He makes a save here. The other ones are
punch.
2 goals.
How old is he?
82. There he is. Football's a passion for Lamberto.
Play the second video really quick because he gets scored on this next video. I know Stuart's going to laugh.
I am going to laugh.
He's going to laugh.
Update vid 2, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm watching. Okay, we got a stop.
That was a good stop.
Okay. Here comes back the other way. Oh, short side. Got him on the short side. What was the final score, if you know it?
I believe it was 7-1.
He played 60 minutes in that thing.
Yep.
Hamby, any thoughts?
Go hit the recliner, pal.
Time.
All right, so now.
All right, so let's get to it real quick. Weird soccer story of the week, number 2.
This one comes out of England, the United Kingdom.
I've heard of this country.
This is the Charity Shield in the Scilly Isles, which are about 40.
Scilly Isles?
The Scilly Isles, yes, excuse me. They're about 40 kilometers off the coast of the UK.
What about
it's known as the world's smallest league?
What the hell's a kilometer? We need the miles.
Sorry, I got this from a British
Sorry,
thing.
It's like 25 miles.
It was postponed due to the impact of pesky birds and rabbits.
What?
Yes, here's a map for you.
Okay, thank you.
I love some geography on this show.
Is there a rock there?
The Scilly Isles are famous for having the world's smallest football league with only 2 teams, Stuart.
It's a pretty small league.
The Wolfpack Wanderers and the Garrison Gunners.
Postponed. Okay.
You like this one?
Wouldn't be great if you finished last in the league. Out of 2.
It's a tough look.
Postponed by pesky birds and rabbits.
Per the Twitter.
All right. That's it for Fleet and Footy. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week. Thursdays at 2. Join us for a good time because we have it. Oh, silly. Pronounced silly. And as it is.